From childhood hours I have not been, as others were I have not seen, as others were I could not bring my passion from a common spring, and from that source I have not taken, my sorrows I have not awakened. From every depth of good and ill, the mystery that binds me still, from the torrent to the fountain, from the red cliff of the mountain, as the sun around me rolled in the autumn tint of gold, from the lightning in the sky as the clouds that passed me by, from the thunder in the storm and the clouds that took the form, when all in heaven is blue, of a demon in my view. There you go. Alone by Edgar Poe, Alan Edgar Poe. Yeah, I guess I have this constant track playing out in my head, reminding me that I am quite alone out here. I'm certainly different as I take these little journeys down these little side roads. You know, this place here is just around the corner from my house. Most people here, it would seem, are getting by on like $1 a day, right? You can see all the trash there strewn out upon the beach right on their backyard. So they're living on a garbage tip. And so I was looking for something. I had heard that down this direction there is an airstrip, an old abandoned airport. That's a sexy looking leg there. So finally I found it here. I was told that it was a good place to go for your morning run. There's clear nobody around here. But what was I saying about loneliness? I've been talking about it quite a bit lately in my outreach, and on that platform it can seem very lonely sometimes, even when you're attending a blast of meetings. Everybody seems so bloody different. I have to work hard to remind myself we are all the same, suffering with the same ailment. My head whispers to me in the darkness the same kind of stuff that other addicts hear. You're alone, you're useless. Pure nonsense, right? That's just the negative vibe. I'm trying to be about the positive vibe these days. The sounds that you'll hear in the background are the afternoon traffic of a Saturday. There's a guy trying to sell tea towels and sunglasses at the door beside me here. And if he was a dog, I'd give him my chicken scraps, but I'm not going to be buying bloody towels and sunglasses that I don't need. I don't wear sunglasses. Anyway, where am I here? Yeah, just in a tricycle. It's another way to get around. My motorbike's on the blink. Is that what you would say? It's certainly giving me some protest. It keeps on cutting out, you know. And that Honda XR is supposed to be reliable. But I just have to get the chance to bring it around to one of the many mechanics that there are around this city. So it's another 40 degrees here. I just did my exercise in the park. I was lying down on the bench doing what I do nearly every time when I finish my exercises. I roll my towel out on the stone bench. They don't have normal benches here, they only have stone benches. But I'll make the most of it. I don't mind if I've got if I don't have somewhere soft to rest my bones. I rolled the towel out and I laid down flat with the bag underneath my neck, and I was getting a nice little bit of sunshine when your man came over and said, sorry sir, there'll be none of that here. Well, he didn't say it like that, but that's what he was getting at. There'll be none of that resting on the park bench. We can't be having people in here in this park resting their weary bones the way you are. I said, I'm just trying to get a bit of sun. Tut tut, he said. And then he walked away wagging his finger. Or at least that's the way my mind paints the memory. It was probably a lot more straightforward. I think he just said, sir, no sleeping. But my head analysed it. As it does. I over-analysed it and I stumbled upon a slight. He was insulting me. He was only doing that just to get a rise out of me, because you wouldn't see him doing that to everybody else. Anyway, I packed my stuff up and I left. I just had my bit of chicken. I'm gonna go and get my coffee. There's 50 seconds left on the clock. Ample time for me to give you a rendition of the old House of Pain song. Every time I go to town, people start kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if my dog's a hound. Better start kicking my dog around. Every time I go to town, people start kicking my dog around. Makes no difference if my dog's a hound. You better start kicking my dog around. I do look like a right idiot singing House of Pain into my phone. Well, that's it. Nobody else really seems to be on my wavelength at all out here. That's what you get for going off to the middle of nowhere and impregnating a woman. That's what you get now. You'll be more careful with your seed the next time you plan to plant it. I won't be planting no seed.